think dream house, probably a golf simulator. The guys all love golf. I sort of love golf, I sort of hate it, but I'm not very good, so I'd love time to be able to work on my golf game. I wouldn't have to walk to get my ball from the bush. I could just keep hitting balls and get better, so something away from cricket would be good. I think location is obviously important. My first house was something I could afford, then as I've kind of gone along, I've kind of been able to afford a little bit more, and it's been about location where me and my partner want to live. So location, probably number one for me. Well, I think all the admin side of things, the numbers, and that's not my strong point, so that's where I've had a lot of help from Cooper Associates and taking care of all of that for me. So I wouldn't say I necessarily know any more now, but yeah, they kind of take you through the process, and that would have been the most difficult thing for me, working out what was affordable, especially as a professional athlete as well, because you don't know how long you're going to be an athlete for, and there's that kind of unknown. And I got a lot of help with working out who the right person to have a mortgage was with that, and that was really helpful. It's quite a stressful thing to go through. You know, it's everything you want is to buy a house, but then actually when you go through the process, it can be quite daunting. So I think getting help with that has been really good for me. Just go to Cooper Associates and you get all the advice that you need. Yeah, that would be it. I think about location, I've had one house that was really nice, but the location wasn't right, and I think I was kind of keen to have a nicer house, and but I was in a rush to maybe do that, and maybe just to take stock and not rush that process of choosing what's right for you, and really taking in all aspects of what it is in terms of the property. So I kind of had one property that I enjoyed the house, but the location was wrong, and then my next house kind of took that a lot more into it. So yeah, that would be my one bit of advice, I guess. Wow, I put some of it in investments. I'm a bit older now, probably a little bit more sensible, which is very boring. Probably go on a really nice holiday. We've just been to South Africa, and I love South Africa. Cape Town, did some safari, and that, having gone, I want to go back. So, and I'd love to have a property somewhere, either abroad or down in Cornwall kind of way. My financial advisor understands my situation really well as an athlete, and how long I might be doing that for, and trying to plan out my financial kind of situation beyond cricket. There's probably 2 retirements that I'm going to have in my career, like one when I finish cricket and then another one a little bit later down the line. So trying to put myself in as good a position for when I finish cricket, I think, is a really important thing for players to feel comfortable. You might not know what you want to do next, but you've got a lot of responsibility financially in your life, so I think that would be really important. All I know is cricket at the moment, and that can be a little bit scary, a little bit daunting, but if I'm in a good financial place, then that can help to ease the pressure, I guess, on that time. So he's been really good for that. Probably like learning to save from an earlier age would have been a good thing, but you learn as you go along, and you kind of learn a little bit from mistakes. And with the help of Cooper Associates, the advice that I've had kind of makes you take that side of things a little bit more serious, and just be clever with your money and look after your future, I guess, because you don't know what's around the corner. And Cooper's kind of helped me to make me feel like I've got that support behind me if something goes wrong. So that's a really nice thing to have. Yeah, one of our players has lucky pants that he will wear, but me personally, I don't think I have any now. Would be on the bowling machine facing fast, short bowling that's at your head. But when you're doing an exercise like that, you obviously want to like train hard, so then when you play in the middle it's easier. So the idea is to have it at sort of maybe 85, 90 miles an hour. So that's fast and scary. And as a bowler, doing that kind of practice is not what I want to be doing. So yeah. That would be it, because I'm worried about getting hurt. I think the bit of advice that I always stuck with me was from my parents, really, was to try your best and to never give up. And I know it's simple things, but I think when I feel like I've done that on the pitch, I can kind of walk off and have no regrets and say, it's not always going to go your way in terms of someone can play better than you, or you can have a bad day in terms of what you're trying to do on the pitch doesn't go your way. But I think in terms of advice, in terms of trying your best and giving everything you can to your teammates and the team, I think is a pretty good thing to live by, and that's kind of stuck with me. I'm looking right at a shirt that's I would say Marcus Trescothick was my hero kind of growing up, watching a lot of him, and obviously he played for England and was a big inspiration to me. Sort of watching Somerset as a youngster, I was a big Somerset fan, and I think that would have been one that, he gave me a lot of inspiration of what I wanted to go on and do. And then I've ended up playing in the same dressing room as him, and obviously he's a coach now, so he would be one for sure. Cold. Talking. Dogs. Coffee. Early bird. Countryside. Traditional. Crisps. Oasis. No. Spend. Debit. Stocks and shares.